So Deep, how's your day looking like?
Day is great. It's exciting time of the year. We're coming towards the close of the year, and there's a lot of action up ahead.
Oh
With
yes.
the merger being announced, there's just so much to do. It's very exciting.
All right. So you're aware that we're launching a Young Leaders Academy for our great employees.
Aware and excited.
And excited. So
Yeah.
so tell us something about the journey, especially when it comes to our people.
Yeah, I think the genesis of this academy, just like of any of the other management and leadership interventions that we have done over the last few years, is fundamentally to make sure that we have our best people who have been identified on the basis of potential, really, because we're going to put them in new roles, and then we provide them with all the right inputs that are required to actually succeed in that role. So the whole idea around this is to prepare you for success. We want to help our young managers succeed as they take on larger goals. Underlying this is another very important, I'd say, cultural value of Make My Trip, which is to try to find as many people as we can from within. So we want to actually find some of our best people from within and then give them bigger roles. And we've seen that happen in the past. So that's really the genesis.
What really brought us to developing this academy? So what are the reasons behind it?
I think we realized that till a certain scale of the company, it was still quite feasible to get people from either within or to get young people from outside, throw them into a role, sink or swim. Some of them would do well, some wouldn't, and we would just say, listen, we're moving so fast that it's okay. Now we've reached a certain scale where we need to prepare people for specialist skills. There are wonderful people with great skills, technical skills. And technical does not mean engineering alone. It could be technical product skills. It could be product development on the holiday side. It could be in HR. It could be in finance. You're very good in the technical aspects of your job. You are a CFA. You are you've done a CA. You know your technicalities very well. In HR, you've come from a professional course. Let me tell you, that does not guarantee that you will do well in the most important part of management, which is managing people and managing growth. People with growth has its own challenges. And for that, we are trying through these courses like this, through this academy, to actually give you the right input at the right point of time.
True. So I believe that we're not really looking at functional at this point in time because they're functionally very strong and hence we've chosen them.
Correct.
So here we're looking at impacting their behavior.
Absolutely right.
So, why do you think we identified? There's a lot of debate that happened around the program. We handpicked these people. So, what would you like to tell them? What is our expectation out of it?
I think we went through a lot of rigor. I'm aware of it because of what Yuvraj and other folks in the department have actually shared. We went through a lot of rigor. We did a fair degree of what I would like to say is 360. We actually asked a lot of the leaders also to have views. The single most important criteria for us was potential. Is there potential in this young manager, in this young leader to go all the way and to keep growing? And it's tough because there will always be people who get left out and they'll feel, I should be there too. And therefore I asked my colleagues in the leadership team to only use one lens. And the lens is, does this person have the potential in the next 3 years, 5 years, 7 years to take your job? If that person has the potential to take your job, he or she needs to be in this academy.
Yes, because even we from the HR and the leadership development team went through each and every name with multiple lenses.
Yeah.
And there are people that we did choose not to be part of this academy because we thought at this point in time we'll focus on those people that really show the potential.
Correct. And just to add to that, I think there are people who perhaps just lost out this year, but it doesn't mean that they won't make it next time. So the idea is to give them a different set of inputs which are required to say why you didn't make it there. Perhaps it was one particular behavior. Perhaps it's how you behave under stress, under certain situations. Perhaps it's how you behave under conflict. We know all these things are important when you're a manager and as you're grooming and growing up. We are very proud of the values that we've got at Make My Trip, and we want to align these managers to those values so that when they grow and they grow with the company, they also become value ambassadors.
Perhaps they also need some more time.
Absolutely.
Hence we were also looking at that.
Yeah, that's perfectly all right.
What would you say are your expectations from these people? What do you hope them to do once they get out of
Sure,
the
sure. But the expectations are, kind of actually pretty logical. Since you've been handpicked, you had the talent, like you said, you got into the organization. Functional expertise was there. Now we believe that there's certain managerial inputs, org behavior inputs that we are going to give you to prepare you to succeed in the next role. So the expectation naturally is that you will grow faster than others. There will be an implicit fast track. From the organization's point of view, I can tell you we will take special care of you. You will be treated specially, not necessarily that you'll walk around with a crown on your head, but you'll be treated specially, meaning you will definitely be a fast tracker, and we will give you a lot of time from senior management
Yes,
for you to take on these bigger responsibilities and challenges.
and they would also be coached. There will be external coaches that are getting aligned. We also have executive sponsors who are sponsoring this program. So we have Just Me,
No, and I think it's a great idea.
and we have a PAR who've been also equally excited.
Excellent. Yeah, and two great examples of managers who have done so well, who have grown so fast, high potential, and gone literally, I won't say all the way because I believe they both still grow more.
Yeah, so because Jasmeet actually said I've literally grown in this organization.
He has.
So,
He has.
so anything to tell to the participants?
Yeah, no, I'd like to leave you with a thought, which is, Make My Trip. While we're 16 years old, I think we still consider ourselves as 16 years young. We're still a young company. We are considered old in the new age economy. But a lot of people have actually said we have the right blend of youth as well as maturity. So I think we're in the peak. We've announced this very exciting merger. We're going to scale new heights. There are a lot of opportunities, a lot of new areas we're going to open up, a lot of opportunities. And the first place that we would all like to look out, not just me, but everyone in the leadership team, is within. So we're going to look within the company to see where is the talent. And if you have been actually handpicked for this, I think you should pat yourself on the back and make the most of the opportunity, grab it with both hands and make the most of it. So with that, I wish you all high parts, all the very best.